Okay, everybody wake up and turn on your volume. The day begins. We have 20 minutes for day 1.
What are you doing, man? Are you Instagramming this? What is this?
Huh?
Are you Instagramming it? What is it?
Jordan, you're muted.
I was muted. Thank you. Didn't see that.
You're muted again. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so before I get to the new people, so right now, what I'm going to pretend to do is I'm going to pretend to make casual micro interactions with you guys, but secretly down, I'm actually psychologically analyzing everything.
So did no one die?
What was that eye roll, Joel?
Joel, yeah, what was that?
Just like the whole.
That wasn't your normal eye roll. That's
Dude,
that was like greater than 1% eye roll.
I'm gonna, microanalyze or whatever. It's like, okay.
Microanalyze.
I'm just kidding, it's a bluff. Like this,
Microanalysis.
Microanalysis.
My entire conversation is a bluff because I'm actually Mafia. So I'm lying.
formal, Julian.
The mind games.
Yeah.
Calm down.
All right, so I'm a day 1 claim Mafia. I got this role, 2 minutes ago, and I thought that I would start off by, trying to figure out who the cop is, so I could kill him at 1.
Sweet, easy game, easy life.
Damn. So that's fine. That's the game I'm playing today. Anyways, I'd like to hear from everyone. I'm modding some games. It's been some pretty quiet day 1s, and so that's why I really wanted to play this game, so I could really.
I think Julian's trying to steer the town.
Get you guys excited to play Mafia. It's a great game. It's a great game for.
I feel like this is Julian's no mix-up, where he's claiming Mafia.
And he actually is Mafia.
But he's Mafia just to be like, no, come on, why would I actually do that if I was Mafia?
Okay, well, I'm glad that you guys have the opinion of me that's formed.
All right.
But I also want to focus on other people as well.
So if you are Mafia, who is your partner?
Well, I don't really have yet, so I feel like day 1, based on the reads we get, we can try and establish who we have a good rapport with, and then we can go from there. Yeah.
Hold on. I got a question. Cooper, who are you gonna kill in the night?
Probably you, heretic.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna get you.
But I want to put it out there, guys, that you shouldn't 100% trust me because I could be a Mafia because I just claimed Mafia.
No one 100% trusts you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't 100% anybody in this game.
Okay, can I just go ahead and say for the new people that the current meta right now is that you are suspect until you prove yourself not suspect. So
it's suspect that you're asking us to prove that we're not suspect.
You have to, in the long run, you have to do something or show something or.
How do you do something as a townsperson? You don't do anything.
Basically, what he's trying to say, is that typically a lot of the Mafia games we've played, the Mafia have been the quietest people.
The new people are generally quiet because they're trying to pick up on the game.
Yeah.
Half of the game is also portraying yourself as town, as opposed to just trying to read the game. Half of the game is reading, half of the game is portraying yourself as town if you are town. So
this is correct.
So we got to the point in this game.
The current meta is just being loud if you're town.
That's the current meta.
Well, not necessarily loud, but
productive.
Yeah.
If you're town, try to find ways to help out town. If you're town and you're too quiet to where you're suspicious, you're hurting your own team. That's all I'm saying.
Because we have no idea how to form an opinion on you. So for example, we'll go through the day right now, the rest of the day. But essentially, a lot of this is based on previous games, but you want to have like a gut feeling about someone based on how well you know them. And even if you don't believe that's 100% accurate, it's good because it shows you where you stand in relation to other people. That's important as from an information perspective.
I agree.
for other people. And also, like Christian will say stuff like "I agree" to like.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So that
if it's
kind of
not based
person.
in costume, it can also be like kind of a red herring. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, let's go around. I mean, some people know each other better than others.
So just as a gut read, since a lot of the new people haven't played, so their gut reads are probably pretty tough. I think Una's a little suspect, and I think Marcelo's a little suspect. Just from body language at the start of the day.
Sorry, Marcelo, you aren't even on my screen.
Well, okay, so
Too
I
many
feel like I
people.
was suspect because of the whole meta thing that just happened. Because I usually play a quiet day one, and
Well, I mean, and
clearly
half the
it's
time
against the
you're really suspicious because of that. I mean, that's just what it is.
and the majority of the time, including this time, I am vanilla down. Is it,
So,
is
yeah.
it like bouncing? Because I am bouncing my leg today.
So yeah, especially for the new guys, you know, if feel comfortable like talking and just really feel comfortable being a part of the conversation, because the more that you aren't, the more it kind of hurts your
You
ability.
get targeted like me.
Yeah.
You can't say anything stupid. That's Julian's job.
Yeah. I am Mafia. See this piss one? That's that.
I would have let it go. I was gonna let it go.
That's
From when we called his bluff, and he Christian said that he was doing the no mix up.
No mix-up.
That's
That's why we're tank tops.
You guys have my nervous read? Is my piss sweat?
Nervous.
So I mean,
it's
now
hard to lie.
that we've kind of established some sort of a baseline, like I mean, from that, have you got any of you guys made any opinions on people like
Were you addressing specifically?
the
Fernando?
JV?
It's kind of
Cooper.
difficult to assess people you don't know. The only two people I know is Min and Julius, and Min's always quiet, and
Right.
Julius, you're a little quiet more than usual. But I don't know how you act in these
I
scenarios.
said the most in the entire game.
Yeah, I felt like you were just trying to explain a little something. But
That's very productive of you.
I'll start talking a little more. You know,
Okay, I have a town read for Fernando.
what was that?
I have a town read on you.
A town read?
So part
He's
of how
claiming that in his eyes that you're town to him.
Yeah.
So you're not on his mafia list.
So part of the way the game breaks down is that people end up sharing how they view the other players. So like if I were to say, oh, I have a town read on you, so I think that person is town, or it's like, oh, I have a mafia read on that person, I think that person's suspicious. I think we should possibly bring that person up for.
All right, can we stop? Let's move on from helping the new
Okay,
guys.
Let's just have the days progress and do that. Use that to like teach them.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah,
already-
let me
already
kind
kinda
of Fernando read right now. So I think Fernando is pretty. I'm pretty confident Fernando's town because a new player getting Mafia on the first time would not be this confident in talking.
I agree. Fernando's my ride or die town right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And he wouldn't have that laughing reaction either. He wouldn't react like as comfortably as he is with it.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Fernando.
Although I do feel like there is a little sus on Marcelo though.
Why?
You just look more nervous than your normal games. Like you've played with us a whole lot to the point where I really don't understand why you would be nervous this game.
It's not. I'm not nervous. Like I don't know why why I'm being targeted. That's why I'm laughing.
Is it your restless leg?
I am bouncing my legs. So
Happens with business.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say what everyone's thinking, and Joel is Mafia.
What? Okay, so what?
No, I agree.
God, that was so
I agree.
forced.
I agree.
look at this. Look at it.
What?
What?
Where was the eye roll?
Yeah. I didn't see an eye roll. Not even that demonic like
Oh my
exorcism
god.
eye roll.
He can't win there, dude. What?
So what do you think? Do you actually think did he pass his test, Jordan? Jordan, did he pass your test?
I don't know. Sorry,
Okay.
Okay.
Unacceptable.
Okay.
Okay.
You better not take the ears off, bro.
Christian, I know you wait till day 2, but I want you to chime in day 1.
Yeah, no, I mean, we kind of started a little slow. I was about to say like that, like because we talk about this outside of game, but like I do trust Jordan's like day 1 reads, as like an extension because I don't trust my own day 1 reads usually. I'm suspicious of Joel as a result of that. I know Jordan didn't commit to that. I agree with the suspicious Bean read as well. So I'd say Joel and Bean are my 2 right now. I agree with Town Fernando. I'm willing to accept that Julian can be Town, though I would not put it beneath them to do the no mix up. Especially
I am without a shadow of a doubt.
no, I mean if you're
Hey,
either way,
Julian, if you're Town and you claiming Mafia, you're not helping us out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
So it throws me off because like my next one would be Julian, but it's kind of like, all right, well, what's the psychology of Julian doing that? Okay, well, he's probably, he's trying to.
Can you give a read on Una? Because obviously you've played with Una before.
Me, I'm kind of neutral on Una right now.
She looks way too casual.
Yeah, she looks real casual. I don't think she's as nervous, like like the whole hair thing that's come up before. So I mean, she's leaning Town, but again, she's still neutral-ish.
Yeah,
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, because I have other thoughts too that I wanted to.
I was gonna say Town Una would have chimed in with her thoughts already.
Oh well. Okay. Well, I'm just saying that I was pretty suspicious of Christian until he spoke right now.
Usually how it works.
I wasn't too convinced at that Joel little push, but I don't know, maybe he's just off. I don't have a good read on
Wait, so where are you putting Joel? Joel is on your Town or your Mafia list?
Mafia.
Okay.
But I don't want to like say that with 100% certainty just off of that one little like Joel test. But I have a hard time reading Cooper. I could see how Fernando can be Towny. JV's playing the same way. And I guess like the fact that I didn't even realize you were playing Marcelo just shows that you were being really quiet in the beginning. So if I had to, put a guess on anything, it would probably be Joel Bean or Cooper. Cooper being neutral just because I can't read him. So
I'm just gonna go ahead and defend myself. So I play quiet the first day. I'm gonna try to change that. Starting this game. But I don't see why that usually most of the time brings suspicion to me. As far as my reads go, I do think Joel's a little sus, but not too much. I don't want to put too much weight on that eye roll read. It's almost a meme at this point. As far as Julian's claim for Mafia, I don't know why a Town person would do. I mean, I know it's day 1, but like I feel like it was unconstructive for the conversation. So that's a little suspect, but not enough to put him as a Mafia. I think he was just trolling. Christian, pretty Town read. I feel like everyone else is pretty neutral. So if I had to put a second sus with Joel, it might be one of the new guys. I wouldn't know which one to pick just because I don't have a read on.
The new guys being, do you include Min as a new
for
guy?
me, JV, Min, Cooper, and Fernando.
Okay, just checking. Because I think you might have played with Min. I didn't know if you counted him as a new guy.
Well, a newer guy.
Fair.
Yeah, I have played. I also
didn't
played
play
with JV.
Emperor, please.
I didn't play one.
You were cop that game, right?
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
I just want to say I have a Town read on Cooper because I feel like Cooper would be a lot more frustrated if he was.
Why would I be more frustrated?
What are you trying to say? You trying to say Cooper gets triggered easily or something?
Yes, Cooper gets triggered super easily.
Dude, do I?
Well, why would he get triggered?
Yeah,
no
well,
one said
really-
anything about him, and he hasn't said anything.
Yeah,
yet.
what?
And
He got like town red and like or neutral red just now. It didn't really push him.
I'm totally
Julian.
triggered though.
Julian.
I'll second that.
I'm
Julian,
writing this down. Fuck you.
Julian, I'm forming you because you weren't really having a play conductive to helping town. Now you're making some weird read on Cooper that doesn't make any sense. It seems like it's coming out of nowhere.
Okay. Well, so the first thing I noticed is I told you at the very beginning of the game that I thought that day ones have been very stale, and so I'm just saying outlandish statements to kind of really ignite, I guess, the game or whatnot. But I also made the first read of the entire game, and I'm sticking with it. I still think that Fernando is a solid townsperson, and that's coming from my mind. You know, like if you wade past the trolling and the suspicion you have on me, that everything I've said has been constructive. And I stand by my Cooper read, whether you believe it or not.
That is an interesting perspective. I'm throwing out nonsense at people.
Okay.
And I'm being productive.
What's that?
I have a couple of people I think are Mafia, but I don't want to really talk about them yet.
I'll talk about it now because he might die.
No, I'm gonna save that. But they are in line. They're in line with what someone else has said. Someone has shaded this person, and I don't want to topically bring it up right now because I don't want them to know that I'm watching them.
It's Una. Anyways,
because the only other people that have been shaded.
I mean, like, it doesn't take much to read Julian. Anyways, anybody have anything else to add to Julian's formal?
How do formals work?
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so if you kill me right now, the day will end and it goes blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I don't think that's the right thing to do. One, because obviously I'm town, and two, because you would end the day without talking to Min and JV. So good luck, guys.
Can we hear something from Min and JV?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can we hear something from Min and JV?
Just
How do you
thoughts.
guys feel about Julian's defense?
So I kind of missed part of it, but not really sure what Julian is. Maybe it seems to me like he's just trolling, maybe he's really is Mafia, but he's trying to divert attention by making us believe he's trolling. Everyone else, no particular read. Fernando, I feel like, is down. Because if he's Mafia, he would be more confused and maybe more shaky, especially if it's his first time playing.
What about JV? What are your thoughts on what Julian said to defend himself?
I don't know. Julian tends to talk a lot, so I really can't get a good read either way because he did mention right off the bat that he was Mafia. I don't know if that was just something that he always does. I've only played with him once. I really don't know because he could be a cop as well or a townsperson, but that's who Julian is. He just talks. So
Do you believe him?
Do I believe? I don't know. I don't have a read.
Okay.
Okay, so that being said, yeah, so the people I can trust is town for sure. Fernando. I actually trust Marcelo because he is aligned against someone who I think is Mafia. I'm not going to name any names, but and then I'm inclined to trust Cooper. And I put Joel in like a more towny perspective.
Okay, the time in this formal is up. And I'll just recap for everyone. So basically the formal is where you put someone because you think that they're Mafia and you want to vote to kill them or not. After the formal, the person who made the accusation can say yes or no. Can you read your thing? Can can say yes or no if they want to push to a vote. Then, if you would like to push to a vote, that means the people of the town can decide if they want to kill that person or not by raising their hands to the camera when I say, like, raise your hands to the camera in 3, 2, 1, like Christian is doing. And so then, if the majority of the people vote, then that person will be killed. Julius, do you want to push to vote on Julian?
Okay. With 11 players, you would need 5 people.
Six.
Oh, 6.
Sorry, 6. 6 people to kill.
That was very fast, Julian. That's sketchy.
All right.
I want to know the number. Like, that's the number I want to know. Please.
You would need 6 people to kill Julian. If you'd like to lynch Julian during the day, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1, vote. 3 is not enough. The day continues.
Wait, I don't have everybody on my screen. Like, who else voted?
It was you,
Christian and Min.
And Min, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to clarify that I didn't vote, not because he said I was towny, but just because I don't think he's suspect enough.
Dude, he got you in his pocket.
No, I wanted to clarify that.
Dude,
'cause
yeah,
I'm
You
not
didn't vote either, so are you in his pocket too, Julius? Or
Dude just DI'd into his pocket.
Oh no,
big pocket, then.
he's gonna pocket rest me.
Just that SDI.
Christian, you voted to kill me. What are your reads again? Can you go over them, please?
I said Joel and Bean are my bottom 2. Julian is my bottom, like the 3rd from the bottom. I have Town on Fernando, Jordan, Julius, neutral on the other 4. And I wasn't sold on the formal defense. I still voted because I understand the purpose of not revealing all the reads.
Why withholding your reads or just like help develop the game?
Hold on. Like, I get that I was kind of not here for a while, so how did you get a town read on me?
Because
What you were saying earlier, like when you pressured Joel.
What did he say? What did he say?
Literally, like that was literally like 1 second of like a.
Because
Oh,
I realize I'm putting myself under suspicion, but like
Sure, yeah,
I didn't
but like your
say
mafia,
anything.
like the way you came at him didn't strike me as something you would do as your mafia play.
Okay.
Like you
But
said it like
Jordan
more
has
lighthearted.
no mafia play.
Excuse me. I mean I don't know. I mean that's
fair.
It's just that it's that's my gut feeling right now. So
Okay.
Like I was saying, yeah, I'm not a. I understand the purpose of the way Julian did and didn't give all of his reads. But like under the formal, like I didn't really buy it. Like I'm not really sold on it.
Can you give your reads now, Julian?
Okay.
My reads now. Okay. Maybe it'll get me.
Prove you're not sus, dude.
Yeah, you have immunity today still, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Mafia, so I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Move on to someone else.
Can we hear your reads like in 10 seconds?
I would like to say that I voted just strictly because I would like to be productive, like moving forward in these Mafia games. I think that like day 1 is always a missed opportunity to lynch somebody, regardless of whether or not you're neutral or 50-50. Like
Yeah, we haven't lynched day 1 in a while.
Like we have not collectively we haven't even been able to lynch somebody day 1, and so I prefer to be more aggressive with
Okay,
these.
so other than me, who would you want to lynch?
I mean, I would probably lynch Cooper or Joel or even.
I thought I saw that C on your lips.
Okay.
And then Jordan, like before you even brought it up, I was kind of suspicious because you were so quiet, but.
Yeah, might be.
And then probably just would like to hear more from other people, like Min, Fernando, JV.
I'd even like to hear from Joel. I don't think he's
Joel.
said much.
All right, well, let's get a quick minute.
Okay. Going off of who I think my reads, I'm more suspicious of Una, and Julian's really throwing me for a loop. So I wish I could give something more. but he's still very suspicious, even like with the whole mix up, whatever. I do think it's interesting that people group me and Bean together, but then Bean made me suspicious. So if you're two Mafia reads or me and him, I think you're off. Well, I know you're off for one reason because I'm town, but like just for the reasons it's presented that, you know, if you guys think we're together, why would he then say, oh yeah, I'm kind of suspicious of this guy?
But you could totally be doing that as a cover. Like if you are seeing that there's an alignment, then maybe one of the Mafia people will want to, you know, cut ties or.
Can I do another?
I don't know if that's.
No? Are we?
Yes, you can.
Formal anybody.
Yeah, formal anybody. I second.
Second for time.
Okay.
Do I have to ask questions?
Well,
You can state why you formaled him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it
because
could
that
be-
sounded super forced and suspect.
Okay.
Well, thanks. I'm flattered.
Dude,
I don't know where to go from here.
no, well, up. No, it's Joel's
I mean, I
turn,
guess
like
we can
time
just
to talk.
continue. I think so.
Yeah. So continue on with your talking.
Let's see. Didn't take very good notes this go around. It seems like most people find that most of the newbies are town, especially Fernando. That's the one that everybody seems to bring up the most. I'm just going to work as much as I can out right now. And it seems like me, Una, and Bean are the most suspicious. And I don't really understand why. He's saying that I'm being forced, but this is how I've always played. Let's see. I don't have that much to offer, I guess, in reads. But yeah, no, I mean, again, I'm Vanilla Town. And that's really all I have. If you guys, you know,
So-
I really want to hear better reasons for why you think I'm so suspicious, then, you know, something seemed forced. And no offense, Cooper, you've never played with me before, but like saying that it's forced when you don't really know how I play, it's kind of an iffy reason for a formal.
Maybe he
Well,
just
I mean,
has
it might
he
be an
reads
iffy
good body
reason,
language,
but
dude.
that-
You don't know.
I think it's a legit reason.
I mean, but you have
Maybe-
nothing, you have no
It's not
measure
one-
in which to compare it with.
But he
Legitimately
has,
sounds like
you know,
what
but
you're
he
saying
has a
isn't-
fresh pair of eyes. You know, maybe
That's
these
fair.
movies are bringing things to
I
the
agree.
table that certain
That's also a
veterans
little
are
suspect.
already like, and you know, immune to.
For it's suspicious to question why you find people suspicious. That's
No,
called reasoning.
no. That wasn't what I meant.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Joel, recap real quick. You said Fernando is on your town, Julian's like iffy for you, and Una's your sus.
Yeah, I'm getting a town read from Julius, and then other newbies, you know, can't really make a read with you guys because I don't know how y'all play.
Right.
So that's really about it. It's kind of, if I had to say another more like secondary suspicion, probably Julian. That whole I'm Mafia thing, like as Julius pointed out, it's not helpful to town.
Okay.
And the only way it would be beneficial would be either they're trying hard to have Mafia kill them night one, or they're Mafia. So it's kind of a power role or Mafia for Julian. So I would probably have to put him second. It's that 50-50 thing that scares me.
Gotcha.
And then kind of more towards the middle, we got Christian. You're always suspicious to everybody, but you know, just want to actually, you know, formalize that. And yeah, that's really all I have for right now.
Okay.
What do you think of me?
Who's
Bean.
I don't really know. I'll put you more towards the middle. Maybe lean a little more sus, but that's really about it. I mean,
Did you give a read on Christian?
Yes.
on Christian,
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
he's
He didn't
kind
get
of
one on
more
me.
towards the middle, but if I had to say one or the other, he's more suspicious.
He didn't get one on me, JV, or Jordan, I think.
Yeah. Jordan, he seems like he's playing his normal town. He seems a little distracted, admittedly, at least towards the beginning of the day, but I think he's town.
Why didn't you give a read on Jordan with unprompted?
Because it told us on my mind,
Okay.
perfectly honest.
I'm gonna vote for you, Joel.
I would strongly advise doing that.
The
Please don't
time
do that.
this formal is up.
Strongly advised to do that? Is that what you just said?
Not to do that.
So Cooper, you decide if we're gonna go to vote or not.
Okay.
Okay.
So with 11 alive, it takes 6 to kill Joel. If you'd like to vote for Joel, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Oh, you kidding me?
That's enough. Joel, you die. Everyone go to sleep. If you have a roll, please send me your night roll information things.
So that was interesting to see a lot of the noobs kind of follow the lead.
Don't talk about the game. Just talk about the game.
Yeah.
Oh, right. My bad. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever died day 1 or night 1. This will be interesting. See how I did in fantasy. In fact, how many times have I died? Are there stats for deaths?
I don't think so.
Because usually I make it. Unless, yeah. Unless I don't.
Okay, dead be dead. Everyone else wake up.
Hello.
Morning, everybody.
And does it randomize the pictures?
No.
No, you can
Oh,
put
wait.
it on there. So, like, I had a picture of like villager from Animal Crossing.
No, he meant the way our cameras are oriented. Yeah, it's random.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the night, nobody died.
Let's go.
Let's
How does that
go.
work? Wait,
Let's
what?
go.
How does that work?
Can we get the vote on Joel who voted and who didn't?
Julian and I did not vote.
Yes, I did not think Joel was this.
Yo, can we? I'm sorry. How does nobody die? I thought somebody
The
died.
medic
Wait,
saved
so-
whoever the.
Medic got
Are
a
you,
save.
wait,
okay.
so everybody else voted, or?
Yes, everybody except Julian and I voted for Joel.
Can I chime in something real quick?
Yeah.
So this weekend we were playing Faking It, and when Joel was the faker, I noticed like when he would start making up answers, he talks like a little faster, like faster cadence than he normally does. That's part of the read that like when I was hearing his defense, that's why like I wasn't sold on that.
Joel's eyes are rolling around in his grave.
Because like we voted.
So
He was talking until the end.
can I just get one more clarification? I'm sorry. So somebody dies every night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way it works is Mafia usually tells the mod who they want to kill, and at the same time the medic tells who they want to save, and it just so happened that this person.
And how many Mafia are there?
2.
They only pick one.
Total?
person to kill. Yeah.
So there might just be one now.
That is a possibility. Yes.
Yeah. It's assuming that Joel is Mafia.
Okay. So my question is, for all you guys that believe Joel was Mafia, who do you think his partner is?
I want to clarify that I'm not 100% convinced that Joel was Mafia. He was just the most suspect, and I didn't want to kill somebody day one.
Joel put myself, Julius, and Fernando in his town list, so that was his circle.
I was his second most suspicious person. So if we're gonna say like Joel had a partner, just let's say for example Joel had a partner, like if we're playing this game straightforward and that like with the idea that the Mafia would never vote on his partner, that leaves Joel with the 3 people that didn't vote for him, which was me, Jordan, who was a third person?
Just me and you didn't vote for him.
Yeah. So I mean, he put me as the second most suspicious person, and he had like a very like honest like delivery of why he thought it was like.
You also put him, like you dropped that seed pretty early.
Yeah, so that's just supports what he said.
What do you mean?
That supports what Julian said. Julian's making a claim that if you think Joel is Mafia, that he's not on the same team as Julian because they both had each other on their suspect list.
If you had him on
what I'm
suspect,
saying, no, but what I'm trying to say is that I don't think Joel was Mafia, especially, and that the vote confirms that. Because if Joel is Mafia, that means that his only like partner is either some clever ass person that voted for him, or Jordan. And I don't believe Jordan's Mafia either. So I think Joel was a Miss Lynch.
I think
He
so
might
as
be
well.
though. He's got that like super like professional like bland like no inflection shit going right now. Like I don't.
I mean, is there a possibility that Jordan's pressure on Joel, which was rescinded into I don't know, was like a Mafia partner play?
I'll keep way too good track.
Does anybody believe that?
Are we there?
I mean, like going with the logic. So if it's like a clever voter or it's Jordan, that is an interaction Jordan and Joel had day one, and that's what happened. Jordan turned out to not have any read, specifically not a scum read after that. Whether or not that in itself was believable, but there is a possibility world where if Jordan's the other person, that could have been a thing that they were doing.
So how about this, just to save time? If Joel is the Mafia, Jordan would probably be his most likely partner, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
if
So
we live in that world,
if we get down to final 3, just kill Jordan no matter what. So let's move on because I don't think that's.
yeah, I think it's more likely that we had a mislynch, but I'm comfortable.
So I want to go back and look at the vote and who voted and why. So I have a feeling that Una voted because she just wanted a productive day one in her eyes that we actually get a kill. Marcelo, you said basically the same thing at the start of the day. I voted because I honestly thought that Joel would not be killed, and I wanted to polarize the vote in some way. And so I was super shocked that everybody decided to vote for him. So I am entirely convinced that 2 of the Mafia did vote against Joel. So Julian and Jordan are not on my suspect list.
With that said, I do want to bring back the fact that I'm still putting Julian on neutral, leaning towards town, but I just didn't like the fact that he was hiding information instead of being productive.
What information
And
was he hiding? I'm sorry.
His reads.
Like some of his reads, like he was hiding that. I didn't find that to be productive. Day one, half of it was partly really unproductive because of the confusion he caused in the beginning.
Okay, I just want to bring that up. The fact that I'm continuing to not tell anyone my reads, but I will tell you that what I revealed about thinking that Joel's a Miss Lynch and because of the vote logic, that contribution is just as.
I know, I get that. That's why I'm like putting you towards like a more towny person.
Just defending
but
you, bro.
I don't want to ignore the fact. I don't want to ignore the fact that you were being really unproductive and chaotic and confusing and just wasting time day one, and then day 3 or 4 comes and we're already down to you, and I'm throwing it out.
So we're on day 2,
I wanna ask,
right?
Yeah, we're on day 2.
Julian, why did, if he was on your suspect list, why did you not vote?
No, Joel was not on my suspect list.
He wasn't.
Oh, somebody had said that you
Yeah,
had
he
him on
wasn't.
your suspect list.
No, I did not.
Can I ask Cooper, why'd you vote for Joel? I have an idea of the answer, but can you just state it?
I mean, I said it before. Just what he was saying sounded suspect and forced. I didn't believe him at all. It seemed like he was trying to convince us to not vote him off.
Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. JV, why did you vote for Joel there?
I voted for him because you had laughed at how kind of messed up or like without like, no, I'm not, you know, Mafia or whatever. So from that point forward, it just didn't seem, so I guess along the lines of force, but more or less, I don't know, it wasn't convincing enough. I think that was what it was for me.
How about Fernando? Why'd you vote there?
His whole answer just seemed suspect. I don't know him very well, but just the way that he was answering seemed to be a townsperson.
Min, same thing, or?
I didn't. I kind of voted just so that we can like finish the day and at least do something productive at the town. You might have been Mafia, you might have not. It was just. I mean, like, because if we keep not linking somebody, then eventually the Mafia is gonna catch up.
Yeah. So can I just what you just said? Can you say that again? The last half of it. You're worried about the Mafia catching up, or something?
Yeah, I mean, like, so say like if the town is indecisive and we don't vote for anybody, the day ends, then like over time, eventually the townspeople will die off, and then that's when Mafia has an upper hand over us.
Can I chime in with something? Hey, Bean, can you reset your reads for day 2 now?
My day 2 reads?
Yeah. What do you have?
I'll put Julian and Jordan as town, just because I'm not 100% sure that Joel was actually Mafia. The reason I had actually voted for him was because I wanted to have a productive like first day we actually lynched somebody, and throughout the day he'd been like super quiet and didn't really add much, and his defense was kind of weak. So the fact that they didn't vote for him makes me kind of think they're towny. Julius is pretty towny. I feel like he's been helpful. As far as suspect list, I'd probably put you, JV, and Una.
Can you explain why?
You've been really quiet. I feel like you usually talk more. Una, same thing. She's usually very productive. I mean, she has been productive, but she feels like she's more quiet and I don't know.
Christian, do you have any of your day 2 reads?
So
I know you gave your info on Joel, but he's
yeah.
already
So okay. The reason I asked Bean his reads is because he was my next suspicion. So I'm trying to figure out the world of 2. I'm really starting to look and see that Joel is probably Miss Lynch. And I'll just shotgun this.
So who are you narrowing it down to?
My bottom 3 now is between Marcelo, Una, and Min.
Why Min? I understand being Una, but why Min?
There's something about the fact that like, because so Julius went. This is how what happened like a couple minutes ago. So Julius went down asking everybody why they voted on Joel, and by the time I got down to Min, like it was like a Min. Do you say the same thing? And at that point, it's kind of it feels generic. So like it doesn't feel like an original idea at that point. So like I'm not totally sold, but again, of those 3, like those are kind of, he's probably my weakest, my towniest scum read, I guess, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, like day 1, it's like you don't really have much to base it on. So
yeah,
when you lynch, you just like blind. That's like how I didn't really have anything to contribute.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of playing the process of elimination right now because I'm trying to live in a world of 2 to be safe. I have neutral on Cooper and JV right now, which means I have Town, Julian, Julius, Jordan, and Fernando. So I'm trying to narrow that down. I always feel like I end up giving Min a more towny read than like I should. Almost kind of off of the basis of like the Varun X-Jet kind of phenomenon, but you know,
What the fuck did you just say?
there's another player who plays really quiet, and so like when he's Mafia, he kind of like, you know, goes under the radar like the X Gen. So
Okay, got it.
that's kind of why the meta is where it's at. So I'm trying to be a little stricter as far as like the quieter players. And like I said, I'm neutral on JV and Cooper.
Can I ask your suspicion of me, or like why I'm suspicious
of you? Still kind of from the beginning. There was, I can't remember who's the one that asked you, but the way that you addressed each thing in day one, and I realize it's day one, but you kind of jumped on like first we talked about Joel, and then so you addressed the Joel thing, and then said, I'm trying to remember whoever was the first person to accuse you, just kind of agreed with that, and then you jumped over to the no mix-up thing on Julian. And so like, to me, like the perspective, if you were Mafia, those would be the easy things to address first and like discuss. But to me, like those
are the only things to discuss though, because that's the only things that actually happened.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
you can also add your own info.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. So like, it's not necessarily that you were saying wrong things. It's just kind of like, kind of the way I have the same read on Min. Like, I'm trying to look for original info because original info is cool idea for the town. You know what I mean? So it's,
I want to counterclaim that like it was so early in the day that there's almost like not much to add, like other than saying like, okay, Julian's play of like immediately claiming Mafia isn't productive. Like that's all you can really say. And then Joel's like, I said what was kind of already out there because it's almost all there was to say. So it may have been like almost repeating information. It was redundant, but it had to be said because I was being targeted.
Yeah, and
Can I just say something real quick since we're already at like the 3-minute mark?
Yeah.
But I would just like to say, Christian, I agree with you with the most part, but I have a hard time claiming that Jordan is town. And it's only because Jordan is usually pretty vocal and he's leading the group. And the fact that you, Christian, have already hard claimed him as town without even giving a neutral read first is kind of putting me to believe that you and
Can I call another formal?
Yeah, well, sorry. So let me to expound on that. I originally had Jordan as a scum read before, but because of the Joel logic, like then I'm putting Jordan as town to live in the world of 2.
Cooper, if you want to formal someone, you can even interrupt someone to say
But
formal.
Yeah, just say formal, and then if somebody seconds it, it happens.
I'm just trying to, because, you know, I'm trying to find alignment here, and that was the only thing that made me really suspicious. I don't really want, I do believe that Joel is probably a mislynch, but...
It's the formal on Una.
No. Okay, well, I'm already talking.
Wait, who called the formal?
I did.
And
I think it was seconded by Julian.
Okay.
Okay, so just to finish my thought process, like, I think that, yes, Joel was a mislynch, but I'm trying to look for a world of 2, right? So I'm trying to look for alignments, and I am suspicious of Marcelo, but I'm having a hard time seeing who he would be paired up with. I have a neutral read with Cooper, with JV, and Christian. The fact that you were speaking, that was the only thing that popped my eye, or like it triggered me to say something, was because Jordan, I think he's definitely playing different from prior games, because he'd be more vocal. So I don't know, that was the only reason why I even mentioned anything. So
okay. I mean, again, like I said, I originally had Jordan as a scummier read, but again, I mentioned like earlier in this same day, I mentioned the whole idea if Jordan was the other Mafia partner with Joel, if this was the world of 1, right? Then, you know, Jordan asking like, oh, what everybody's saying about Joel, like what everybody's thinking, like Joel's Mafia, and then there was the read, and then he rescinds that into I don't know. And so to be on the safe side, I'm trying to live in a world of 2. And so if Joel wasn't a Mafia, then Jordan was neither.
Right, but
so that's, I mean, like, it's just kind of like the way I'm trying to like eliminate like my 3 scums and 2 neutrals down to at least 3 or 4 people first.
Yeah, well, the only thing I had already credited Jordan as town, but me living in a world of two, I'm just trying to find, pairs or people who I can match
So,
up.
are you
and-
saying me and I'm the other one to Marcelo's suspicion?
Yeah, I was suspicious of you.
Okay. I mean, Marcelo's been
Well,
on my
I
stun
am.
list the whole game though.
Because if I'm suspicious of you, because see, I can't be suspicious of Marcelo and you because y'all are obviously not aligned, right? So
who's more suspicious, me or him?
see, Marcelo, I would be less inclined to think you're suspicious just because you are always so rattled on day one and quiet. So I'm leaning towards Christian. And so that's why I am trying to pick out with him and his reads, like who he'd be aligned with. So.
Okay.
Hey Una, if you think JV was Mafia, how do you think he would play it?
You can't really go quieter.
Just turns off his camera.
I don't know. Maybe target somebody. I don't know.
Just as a reminder, we're on a formal.
Right.
Well, if anybody
Yeah.
wants to address that. I don't know. I'm the way you've been acting, or excuse me, the way you've been interacting with the people have said your name, I don't know, 5 times now, whatever it is. Each time you kind of just like brush it off as like, no, I'm definitely not. And I don't know. My reads have you as one, and I don't know. That's how I see it.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Okay, the time in this formal is up. Do you want to push to vote?
Oh shit! Is it?
Yeah.
How long? How long?
It's a 4 minute.
4 minutes.
Damn! You
Almost
just
4
talked
minutes.
right over 3.5 of those.
If we don't push to vote, there is a guaranteed 2 minutes in which we can possibly make another formal. And if we do not have a formal in that time, there is between 0 to 2
RNG formals.
What is push to vote? What are the consequences of that?
It means you vote.
That means we vote, but if she doesn't die, she has immunity.
But you can't formal the same person twice in one day. That's been
Yeah,
That's
so,
been voted on.
yeah, so
Yes.
if we vote and she lives, then she has immunity.
Tomorrow or today?
No, today.
So for the rest
But
of
the
the
day's
day,
already the day's already over.
Vote.
Yeah.
Form.
Vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to go to vote. Una, you have 10 seconds to say something before we vote.
I guess just to address that real quickly, I'm not gonna get a reaction just because they mentioned my name. We've played so many times that it's not a huge deal to be so targeted because everybody has ideas of who's Mafia. So
Okay, with 10 alive, you need 6 to kill Una.
If you'd like to vote for her, please raise your hand to the camera. In 3, 2, 1, vote. That's enough? Wait, is that enough? Put your hands up.
Yes.
That was 6.
Yeah, it was 6.
Okay, yes. Una, you're dead. Everyone go to sleep.
Send me your night rolls.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Talking Dead. I am that annoying guy who tries so hard to be funny after the Walking Dead episodes. So tonight we have, if she actually can have the time, we have Una Illumian here to talk about, I have no idea. She's wondering if that was forced. Oh yeah, no, I don't. if you're asking the show's over, I don't actually watch Walking Dead anymore. That show jumped the shark a long time ago. Oh, yeah. Not really. It was just, sorry, spoilers ahead. It was kind of when, I can't remember the guy's name. The dude who had, bigger guy, he had like the beanie cap, and he like got kicked out when he was like trying to protect the I can't even remember their names, the baby. And then somehow, like, he gets kicked out with all these zombies, and then he's able to, like, Hulk through a wall. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Then again, I'll read the comments.
Everybody wake up. That's everybody? Okay.
In the night?
We're missing Cooper.
Oh. I got confused because Joel's picture is a person.
Cooper, wake up. Cooper.
Okay.
Cooper, there he is.
No, I unmuted it. Oh,
Cooper?
Cooper, please.
Cooper, where are you at?
Cooper.
I don't know, he might have some RL, like, something. Oh, there's Vanguard.
There he is.
What I missed? Sorry.
Okay.
Not
Are you
gonna
ready?
sound okay.
Yeah.
In the night, nobody died.
Oh,
Let's go! This is awesome.
Oh.
Hey, JV, do you think Una was a mislynch?
Miss Lynch, in the terms of
Do you think that
Do you think she
Una
was
was Mafia?
I couldn't say because I didn't vote for her, only because I couldn't get enough information. Yeah, she, like you said, she was she had something to say for every time people were mentioning her name. But other than that,
Okay, Julius. Okay. How am I gonna go about doing this? So who were the votes on Una? Who didn't vote on Una?
I voted on Una.
Who did not vote on Una?
I did not vote on Una.
And Min, didn't vote on Una.
who did?
I voted for it.
I voted.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cooper, didn't you vote?
Something you guys didn't.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
up here. Hey, can I just I'm gonna shake shit up right now, and we're not gonna go through like the whole fucking gambit. But like Julius, you and Una were my two. I'm gonna say that up front. You had this like I don't want to call it.
Let's go. Okay. It's pretty obvious that the medic's still alive. I'm the cop. Night 0, I checked Julius. Night 1, I checked Christian. Night 3, I checked JB. JB is different. And I think Una's her partner. But it doesn't matter because if Una wasn't his partner and it doesn't end, then medic, put your save on me tonight and I'll check whatever. I mean, we'll figure it out. But
Wait, say that again.
JB's Mafia. JB's 100% Mafia. I already think the game is going to end because
Okay, well then that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And if not, you're dying tomorrow.
JV. No. Medic is still alive. Okay, go. Just, formal JV.
It also, if you're medic, you need to save Julian
Yeah,
tonight.
save Julian.
Save Julian. Hopefully you didn't save him last turn.
Yeah. Julius,
So can we just
Julius
go to
and
vote?
Christian are confirmed town. JV is confirmed Mafia.
Or just to be
Who's
devil's
the first round?
advocate, me and Julian are the two Mafia. Ah!
Those are
Probably.
some terrible
Hey,
odds.
fine. Hey, kill JV, then me, then Julius if the game doesn't end.
What?
No, that's
No,
terrible.
no,
I
you,
know,
no,
I
that's
know.
stupid.
Hold on, I'm
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If we
Let's just bulldoze.
Wait, what were your checks? Your night 1 check was Julius?
Julius.
Yeah, Julius, Christian, and then JV.
And then JV.
first?
All right, wait. Why are we talking about the checks on his form?
Because I knew night
Oh,
1 that
his
you were gonna
formal?
talk the
Oh,
entire
shit.
time.
Yeah,
Wait,
this is
Julius,
the
This is
the
a
reason
vote.
why night 0 Julius is because I know he's gonna talk the entire time, and I knew that I had to trust him, like just from day 1. And so that's why I felt comfortable with Julius the entire time. Because if I don't check him, if I'm not cop, and Julius like keeps talking, I feel so uncomfortable because you never know if he's like metagaming you, So I felt real confident in the entire game because I already knew straight from like night 0 or night 1 or whatever I could trust Julius. Okay, so this is fine. I wanted to play with Julius, but it was good that I got caught.
All right. Hey. What's your defense, JB?
Defense. Oh, that I'm not Mafia?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no, I don't know what to say.
Are you Mafia?
If you're not Mafia.
Am I Mafia?
It's
Yeah.
either like a huge power play. I don't know.
We push to vote.
Yeah, let's do a vote.
Can I,
JB's the only one who can push to vote
Oh, that's
early.
right.
yeah, okay, so since we have at least 2 more minutes, if Una was a Miss Lynch, is there somebody else we should go for?
I mean,
JV, so we know you're Mafia. Who should we kill next? Just throw out a name. Anybody. Who should we kill after you?
Who do I think should be lynched? Who I
Yeah.
think is Mafia?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't want to like say a person's name and they're not Mafia.
Oh man, ride or die. Just fucking just do it.
Pick a name.
Throw it out.
Yeah, anybody.
Uh,
It's okay to be wrong.
okay. Dang. I don't know.
Who do you like? Like,
You have to have a most suspicious person out of all of us.
Who do you hate the most?
Not hate. I think I would pick Jordan because I haven't heard from him in a while. He's just kind of chilling there. I haven't heard much from him.
That's
All right,
true.
Jordan,
All right, so we'll kill Jordan next.
No.
I don't know, but he looks so innocent. Can we kill Charlton Heston?
Dude.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Can I take a second of the last 10? Anybody not believe Julian?
I never totally believe Julian. So, I mean, this could all be bullshit. It definitely could.
I believe Julian and we are the same alignment.
I'm Mafia power role play.
Was definitely what Joel said as a.
Oh wait, is the formal over?
Yeah,
it is.
I pushed a vote.
Yeah. Okay. With 9 of you alive, it will take 5 people to kill JV. If you want to vote for him, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1, vote. That's enough. Town wins.
Hey.
You weren't lying, Julian. Like, oh my god.
Appreciate you, Julius.
Yeah,
I'm glad you were down all along.
Town repower.
So
Can we talk about the medic saves and who was medic?
hello, I was the medic.
Jordan was the medic. Let's go, Jordan.
Jordan was the medic.
What
On
a clutch medic.
night 1, he saved Julius, and night 2, he saved Julian.
Oh, so I could have died.
You could have been dead.
Clutch save. Dead.
Yep.
What's the other Mafia?
Why did you choose
The other
Julian?
Mafia was indeed Una.
Yeah, no fucking, yeah. That was obvious.
Nice.
Right? Anybody else?
Yeah, no, I
Sorry, Joel.
felt more like Una was a good lynch just because I feel like she would have called me out a lot sooner for not saying anything. I didn't say anything this game. And she kind of just brought that up later during her formal. If that was the case, she would have brought it up way sooner and put more suspicion on me.
You were actually on my sus list until JV said that we should lynch you next because I didn't think the Mafia player would call his
Yeah.
team.
No, Jordan, when you switched onto my town read, I switched you with Una. So I was like, all right, let's go. I believe you, Jordan.
Meanwhile, Marcelo called JV and Una.
Wait, what did it say?
Shit! Nice, dude. Got me.
I was gonna say
Good
Marcelo
reads.
called Una and JV on his scum list day 1.
Very impressive.
And y'all call me scum every day. I've been vanilla
Marcelo,
town.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I've had a power roast in like a month.
Yeah, I'm just glad
next
my
game.
vanilla town doesn't get like immediately scum read by anyone other than Joel.
What's the first thing?
Wait, what does it say? What does it say? Just read it.
Oh, sorry.
Just read it.
Confused about the save, like medic save.
Yeah.
Oh, and then put him a minus.
Minus.
That was a clear fucking.
Oh God! Why didn't the person I picked die in the night? Oh, God.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, do we have?
Wait, somebody explain the medic roll.
Wait,
How did,
question. Do we have enough time for one more game, by the way?
Up to everybody. It's whatever.
Does anyone have to go for one more game?
I
That
can
last
play
one.
another one.
I can't spend like another fucking hour and a half on it, but yeah.
That was like
Oh,
an
this is actually kind of a quick game because it ended super fast.
Can we like condense the formal time to like 2 minutes?
It's just because of the amount of people.
Can we do 3 minutes? 3 minutes and then start at 18 instead of 20?
That's better. Just off the top.
Fernando, sorry, you were saying something?
Oh, I was gonna say if y'all had somebody extra to play with y'all because I was gonna step out. But if y'all need someone else.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we have it. We have enough people if you need to step out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to step
Nice
out
playing with
too.
y'all.
Keep playing, man.
Bye
Bye,
next
man.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to step out too. This guy drive a Corvette tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for playing, guys.
Bye. Have
Yeah,
fun in
good
corporate.
game.
Bye, y'all.
So,
Thanks.